Man, it's nasty what's going on out here, y'all. If you mess with the federal government, they will figure out a way to take you down. They will figure out a way to keep you in jail, to make sure. You heard? They will make sure you make no contact with the outside world. Man, it is going down, y'all. It is disgusting what's going on. Yo, it's your boy E Oil, aka the Harlem Legend, man. Help the channel grow by smashing that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video, man. I ain't gonna lie. Lil Durk, he might be done out here, y'all. Yeah, it ain't looking too good because some people, I gotta be real. I've done time. They go to prison and they start bidding right away. Yeah, they go to jail. They lock behind bars and they start bidding right away. You got to understand who got the drugs, who got the, you know what I mean? Who got motion in here? I need to know who got the motion in the joint as soon as you go in the joint. We know how it works. We start using those three-way calls. See, now the state is different from the feds. The feds, it seems like they not playing no games all the way around the board because they would use something as simple as he's not even complying with his jail situation. You understand? They would say you're breaking the rules within the jail system. So as we all know, Lil Durk was up for bail. And guess what, y'all? He's been denied. He's been denied bail and held back in custody. As y'all can see, an updated picture with the bald head. You know, when you come through the system, they cut your hair. I guess he's, you know, hey, look, it is what it is. But I got to be real. He was denied. Okay? And let's keep it real. The prosecution, they made mistakes. The feds made mistakes. They quoted him on one of his music tracks that he was making of Quando Rondo. Let's be very clear. Durk is locked up for a hit for hire. Okay? The government made a mistake when they used evidence at a grand jury that Durk rapped about it. But little did the government know that song was old. It was not new. It was old. It been out. So Durk had a case to come back and try to get bail. There's some things that can throw you off, though. No bail for Lil Durk. The judge just said nothing has changed till warrant release. She also referenced a report that Durk is violating federal custody rules by using other inmates' phone accounts and engaging in three-way calls. Now, those of you that have been incarcerated, you know what three-way calls is. We know that they're illegal. In a state, we may get over with that. But when it comes to these guys that want to see you under the jail, you got to make sure you move militant. You heard? I heard he was on his deen. He was in there shahaded up. He's in there Muslimed out. He's converting people, but he's not following the deen. Trust me, if he was staying humble and staying, you know, I know we all have temptations of making three-way calls. We want to talk to this person, and we know only get a limited amount of time. We understand. You heard? What got Durk in there? Allegedly trying to get over. You heard? So it takes a toll on us when we can't do what we're used to doing. So we'll figure out ways to get over again. Well, it caught up with him. Pay attention to a lawyer that was actually in the courtroom. Yeah, because you know it's the feds. There's no cameras out. Pay attention to a lawyer that was in the courtroom, and he breaks this all down for us simple and plain. Durk might be done. Pay attention.
On Lil Durk, he had his bond hearing today. He looked good. He looked like he was in good spirits. No crazy weight gain or anything like that. He looked good. The judge was on the same vibes she was on last time, which is that, wait, they're saying murder for hire. They're saying you put bounties up. They're saying you ordered the shooters. They're saying the shooters shot. I'm saying that's going to be no bond. There's basically no argument you can make to this judge in a murder for hire case to get a bond. The one silver lining for the defense is that the prosecution's case has taken two major hits. One, the prosecution has had to abandon their allegation that he rapped and celebrated about this murder, that he put these lyrics out talking about, oh yeah, I got you, you out here screaming no, no, crying in the street. Prosecution had to back away from that allegation. It was proven false. They need that allegation, and now they're not going to be able to have it. The other allegation they backed away from, which is huge, it shows the weakening of the case. Previously, the prosecution had alleged that Durk paid the bounty for the death through one of his co-defendants, and they named the co-defendant. Now they've backed off that allegation. They're not actually saying that Durk paid the bounty through the co-defendant or anyone else. And the fact that they're not saying that suggests that previously they thought they were going to be able to prove that he paid the bounty through this guy, and now they know we're not going to be able to prove that he paid the bounty through this guy. And so they took.
So as you can see, they're backtracking now on a lot of things that they said. I mean, hey, look, we all human. The government can be wrong too. Yeah, the federal government can be wrong too, but they're used to scaring a lot of you guys out of your wits. You heard? They're used to getting you, your lawyer, and you in that room and saying, yo, we're going to do this to you. And they superseding indictments, all kind of stuff they used to doing to you. But I got to keep it 10,000. When you do it to yourself, yeah, because this is self-inflicted. If he didn't have any of that other stuff, now I know this is a hit for hire. It's very hard to get bail on, right? But the government is retracting a lot of stuff. But if you sit there and bring this on yourself, and the judge got to bring it up, oh, he's violating the federal rules, you obviously ain't on your dean like we thought you was in there. Because your dean is to be as humble as possible, stay as calm as possible. You dig what I'm saying? And I feel like he's not doing that right now. He's probably panicking, making all kind of calls. Yo, let me use your slot time. Yo, let me use yours. That's not working in the federal government because they will use anything. As y'all can see, they will use anything to keep you behind bars, especially if they feel that you're powerful enough. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they feel like you're powerful. He has millions of dollars. You heard? Yo, he can't even, yo, you know what's sick? You know what I find very sick? A lot of these celebrities, artists that you know, very wealthy artists, P. Diddy, Durk, YNW Melly, these dudes can't get out of jail even with an ankle bracelet on and locked in a house somewhere. You heard? Like locked in the house, 24-hour security that report back to the courts. They can't even get out of jail. But that Abercrombie and Fitch dude, he walked up out of there. Yeah, he got the same charges Diddy has. He walked up out of there. Now, I understand a hit for hire. I understand YNW Melly. But if a guy is willing to tell you, I'm willing to give you everything I have, put up $1 million home, all my money, you can have it, take all my passports, just put me on an ankle bracelet and put me in the house with 24 around-the-clock security. They can't get bail even on that? I don't know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel down in the comment section, but did Lil Durk play himself out of position? Let's be honest. If you're making three-way calls and you're breaking all the rules that there is inside the joint, what gives them confidence if you get out, you're not going to figure out a way to break the rules? Hey, who am I? I don't make the news. I just break the news down. He's making three-way calls in there, and it's against the federal rules. They was going to use that. Yo, it's your boy E, or you, a.k.a. the Harlem Legend, man. Please, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you get in the comment section and let me know how you feel about this. Did Lil Durk play himself out? I feel like he did. Salute.